What's happening, folks? RG26116 in the building, aka 40 and Still Gaming. As promised, we are currently going to play Space Invaders. Alright, children, gather around. Uncle Roy's going to tell you a little story. Back in 1981, your boy Royal, aka me, I was 5 years old. The hottest game out at that time was Atari 2600. It was every bit of what you see on the TV. Like really low resolution sprites, stuff like that. But it was amazing. It had one joystick, which was pretty much a lever, and one button. Nowadays, we got mad buttons, mad control, analog pressure control, vibration. Back in 1981, none of that. None of that. So when I tell you guys I literally grew up with video games, that's not a joke. That's not just some catchy buzz phrase that I'm using. I literally grew up with video games. And you guys are literally playing my dreams as a kid. Because when you play a game like Space Invaders, it was pretty much basic. You pretty much shoot the little aliens in the sky, they disappear, and then they come back. But, we used to dream about, man, wouldn't it be cool if you could fly to another planet, or even stuff like Grand Theft Auto. Wouldn't it be cool if you could get inside a car? Because in this age that I speak of, none of this stuff existed. The technology wasn't there. The programming wasn't there. The hardware wasn't there. To show you how far the game goes, the Atari actually had what they call an RF modulator. In other words, you had to select a certain channel on your television, like maybe channel 3 or channel 11, because those signals were weak. And what would end up happening, you'd plug the RF modulator into your Atari, into the back of your TV through the antenna line, and the actual Atari would modulate almost like FM radio over that channel, and you'd be able to play the game over that channel. But the crazy part is, if someone had a CB radio, or someone was using something on that particular channel, you might have interference to the point where you wouldn't even see the game. So the technology is like crazy amazing. The only reason I'm able to even play this game now is because of all the hard work and dedication of people like the coders and the modder and the homebrew guys. So big shout out to them, because the technology that I speak of is so old, I would have no clue on how to hook it up to my current modern day TV. And it's only through the use of my Raspberry Pi and the hard work of all the coders and the modders that I'm able to even show this game and put it on stream too. This is crazy. So I thank you guys, all you smart people, to figure all this stuff out and make it easy for a guy like me to play all the stuff and reminisce of the old times. I'm going to stop rambling. Hopefully you guys will get interested and Google some of this stuff, because it's really interesting how they figure this stuff out. One guy who goes over this stuff at pretty much a really good clip and really knows what he's talking about is the Modern Vintage Gamer. He's on YouTube. Check him out. He's super smart. He knows all about coding and modding and stuff like that. And there's guys like him that pretty much make it possible for me to do this right now. So shout out to him, and shout out to all the other unsung heroes that keep my memories alive for video games. So let's get it going. There's not much to this game. You pretty much try to kill all the aliens and not get shot yourself. As you can tell, they're actually dropping bombs on you. You have a little bit of shield. The whole idea is to try to kill as many of them as possible. The crazy part is, the more you kill, the faster it goes. And you try not to get shot. If they touch your shields go away. The aliens get faster as you kill them. And they didn't actually design it that way. It just kind of happened. The game actually speeds up as you take more of the sprites off. So they didn't even mean to do that. It was just like a happy little glitch that they never foreseen. But, it's still, like, dope. And it's still a level of challenge to it. Because you're not really... And if they touch the ground, you're dead, by the way. Just so you know. So I'm going to see if I can catch this guy. Whew, that was close. Oh, shit. Yeah, and by the way, there's no pause button, people. No pause button whatsoever. So you play till you either got dead or your mom called you. That was the worst thing in the world. Not saying like, your mom calling you is the worst thing in the world. But imagine playing a game where there's no pause button. So there is no, oh man, I'm gonna put this game on pause and come back to it. There is no online. And the guy just touched my shield, so it's a wrap for my shields. I better start killing folks. Yeah, that was like the thing. No pause buttons for these one button systems. It wasn't until I think about 5 or 6 years into the video game that they actually got the technology dope to the point where you could actually have a pause button. And I think that was the Atari 7800. There we go. It's official. Oh crap. I keep forgetting there's no pause in between these levels, so I have to just kind of keep going. I think you get 3 men if I remember correctly. Ah, shit. Just kind of lighten them up. That little mothership is a bonus, but I'm kind of rusty. I used to get hit it on command, because you play these games all day, non-stop. So your hand-eye coordination game had to be really good to really get it cracking. So as you can tell. Crap, they getting closer. Ah, crap, I'm chasing them. Fine. Ah. Oh, shucks. God dang it. Oh, damn, got shot again. Damn. There's a level of challenge to this game, I must admit. Even though it's an older game, there's a level of challenge to it. Ah, damn. Got me. Now just think, I would play this game for hours and never die. That's the crazy part. So, yeah, that's my little trip down memory lane. And I know this seems like, what's the big deal? It was a big deal back when I was a kid. Because there was no way, it was really no real, this was the highest form of technology. And I know someone's like, wow. But all this simple stuff became what you play today. And I think it's super important that there are smart people out there really trying to keep this stuff alive so we can kind of appreciate and remember what we started out with. Because it's a lot of people that don't understand how deep this video game stuff is and how far it came. Because actually, to really date myself, we didn't even have like cable TV. Internet was kind of like more things for like the brainiac people. They were the only ones really doing like the military and like the scientists were the only ones really getting this internet thing cracking. There was no, every house didn't have a home computer, so there was a lot of things that didn't kind of exist. So I'd never even heard of a computer in the 80s. You kind of see them in little movies and stuff like that, but that was like super space age. And a cell phone, never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? So even though like our governments in the world and the smart people have kind of been dabbling in this stuff for years, for us normal people, that stuff was like space age, like almost like out of a movie. Uh-oh, this cat gotta take him out. Crap. I'm like, oh damn, he got me. See? Done. Ain't that something? So if he touches the ground, no matter how many men you got, you're done. Ain't that crazy? So as long as you can keep from touching the ground, you're cool. So he literally took all my 3 men in one little stamp and ridded the whole world of civilization. Yeah, that's crazy. So it had a beginning and an end, to say the least. And you just seen it. And I wasn't trying to do that to demonstrate. I just got my ass handed to me. So it wasn't like I was trying to do it to prove a point. That's the truth. Yeah, there's not much to this game. But I do enjoy it. I remember playing this game for hours and hours and hours. There were some other old school games I used to play a lot. Like there was a game called River Raid. It's pretty much a flying game where you flew through this canal and you were shooting down enemy planes and helicopters. There was a game called Pitfall, where it was pretty much like a jungle game where you were exploring and you were literally running through this never-ending maze. and obstacle course to find jewels and stuff like that. It had like a 20-minute timer, and you had to survive in 20 minutes, and you would collect as many jewels and as much money as you could in the 20 minutes. They had a game called Combat, where it's pretty much a two-player game, where you had literally two tanks, and you guys would drive around this maze and try to blow each other up. Air and sea battle. All these games were just super fun. As Atari got better, they got better technology, so they started using tape drives. So there are tape games called like Comedy Mutant from Space. It's pretty much like Space Invader, but it's on steroids. It's almost like Galaga, but it was almost like a home version where it had like heat-seeking missiles and two-player mode simultaneous. Yeah, it was so much stuff. Yeah, the technology grew fast, but this is kind of like the root of it. What you're seeing now is pretty much the root of it. This is like probably a little bit past Pong, but not that much further. Because also that came out in 1980 or 81 would be the Intellivision. You also Donkey Kong. So as this became the highest technology in the crib, there was still stuff being developed, and it got better and better and better. And it didn't take long, because they were already working towards the stuff that we dreamed of. There were no handheld games. Everything was played through the TV. There were no CDs. Everything was records. There were no cassettes, 8-track tapes, which were literally looked like damn DVD cases, but they only had 4 songs on there. You just stuck it inside a little slot. Yeah, I'm probably dating myself because I was a kid when a lot of this stuff got it popping, but yeah, it amazes me every day when I get up and use all this new technology. It just totally amazes me because I remember what it was before it got to that point. With that being said, I'm going to cut this video a little short. It's pretty late. I had to refilm the Madden video because the company trying to get their little copyright on, so I had to refilm it. So I'm going to cut this video short. I think we're probably going to run one more round. Hopefully I won't get washed like I did before. We'll see what we can do. And then that's going to be it for me, because I got to take my butt to bed. One thing about being 40 and still gaming, my old butt needs sleep now. I used to play video games all night, non-stop, and never got tired. Oh, your boy gets tired now. I need a nap. But I think it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got another long day tomorrow. So, as much as I love video games, the sleep is what keeps me in some type of shape other than sick. So I gotta get as much sleep as possible. And for you young guys and young girls, don't sleep on sleep. I know it seems like you got unlimited energy now, but you get a little older, hey man, sleep is your homie. Take it from a guy who used to be young that's now kind of old now. Sleep is your friend. It will give you a longer lasting life the more quality sleep you get. So don't sleep on sleep. That is Uncle Royal's tip of the day. Don't sleep on sleep. I know when I was younger, oh man, all I want to do is stay up late and do what the grown-ups did, but no, my brothers and sisters. Sleep is your friend. Don't sleep on sleep. But I totally had to get this video in because I totally, want to go down memory lane and talk about technology all the time. I'm gonna see if I can find some more ROMs and different things we can try so you guys can see some of the other things that happen. Try to anyway. I can't make any promises. I'm pretty busy, but I will try my darnest to pull up find some other old school stuff that you guys can check out, and we can go down memory lane. Crap. They about to take me out. Son of a biscuit. Oh, that's right. It's over. Damn it, over. Yep. Yeah, I got washed. It happens. But other than that, peeps, thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate you guys checking us out. Hopefully we can bring some joy to your day and we could keep your mind at ease or anything. I'm just glad we could here to entertain you and share our joy of video games with you. You see up in the corner, my gamer tags are there. You want to hit me up, feel free to send me an invite through all the various social media platforms or through the game systems. Um, we now have a store. You'll see it in the new Madden video. We might even link it to this video, but we now have a store where we have 40 and Still Gaming merchandise. We have skull caps and T-shirts. We're probably going to expand to maybe like string packs, like the little book bags, and we'll probably do some water bottles. But right now it's just T-shirts and hats. If you're so inclined, feel free to check it out. We do appreciate it. Yeah, we're just trying to take this thing as far as we can. We're trying to share our love of video games with the masses, which are you guys. And I'm pretty much trying to make this video game stuff pay for itself. That's kind of my ultimate goal. But if not, at least I can entertain you, and we can all have fun, and we can all go down memory lane trying to figure out how this video game stuff came about. But until then, I bid you guys a farewell and a good night, because I have to go to sleep. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.